Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Ian is a Weirdo. So, you might have seen the title and thought that I was going to watch the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But no, I am going to be watching the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer from 1992, which is why I specified. So, they are, they're pretty much along the same lines. Obviously, one is a long-running show, and the other is a movie. But I actually saw the movie before the show, and I believe the show came after the movie, if I'm not mistaken. So they saw what people really enjoyed about it, and then they found Sarah Michelle Gellar to play Buffy, and the rest is history, right? Because that is an amazing show. But I will not be watching the show tonight. I will be watching the movie, and I'm going to be working on a packer. I'm not really loving the results of the sweater that I'm working on. Just a little bit of backstory, and everyone, which I really do appreciate, has been just flipping like, stick with it, like it's gonna be fine, like it's not bad, like there's nothing bad. But if you look at the picture of the pattern, it's so detailed and you do so much work on it, and a lot of it's really getting eaten up by the striping of by the short stripes of the yarn. So I feel like a lot of the pattern detailing is actually getting eaten up by the yarn, which is, I always like to try to strike that good symbiosis of the yarn and um, and uh, of the yarn and the um, the pattern that I'm working on. So I'm going to switch, and then I probably will have to frog all of this again and do something completely different. But that's okay. That's part of the creative process, especially when you're working on something that is new. You're trying a new pattern, you're trying to design something, usually having to do it several times. It's just kind of the name of the game. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to frog it because all of that really intricate stitch work, I think it's intricate, uh, stitch work is getting lost. And like you can see some of it for sure, but you can't see all of it. So like most of it's getting lost. And so why am I doing it if it's getting lost is kind of where I'm at. So I'm kind of ready to be like, you know what? I gave this a good solid try and I'm not into it. So I'm going to work on the packer order that I've been putting out for a couple days. And then we're going to watch Buffy. Not Buffy, but lowercase Buffy. I mean, it's still like uppercase Buffy, but it's definitely not the show. If you haven't seen this movie, even if you like the show, I do highly recommend it. It's a fun movie and gives you lots of cheerleaders kicking vampire ass, So even though I was a vampire yesterday, this would have been a good movie for yesterday. See, I never align them. Oh, it's a horrifying mascot. Oh my gosh. It's like a pig, but it's got this like fur costume. Maybe it's a bear. I don't know. I'm very confused. Hey Amy, how are you? I've been liking to see like the baby shower pics and stuff on Facebook. It's really fun. I love movies where they do you bought more baby stuff today. I would dead ass tired, yeah. I would honestly like I would buy everything, so I would be in the same place. I love movies like this where it's like so like there's so much um there's so much like they focus so much on like the lingo of the time that it just does not it just seems so silly. Signed 19 new clients in the past week. Oh my goodness. You are working your ass off. Oh, I forgot Pee Wee Herman. I forgot. How could I forget? Really gross hickey. Definitely relaxing and doing nothing this weekend. Want to make some Halloweeny stuff. Ooh. I like when they put her in like the past version of Slayers. It's like definitely her in a wig. Hello, Epic Taco Awesome. That is a super fun name. Welcome in. I am crocheting and watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie. Seven. Bugs. Like everyone just goes along with what Buffy says, and they're like, "Yeah, we gotta get rid of it." Oh my gosh! I know so many faces here and like so many actors, and I'm like, "Oh, that guy that's in everything," and I just have no idea who the actor is. I'm like, "Oops, sorry." Why do we have to invite Nadia? She's such a blemish. I'm Pike. Wow, this is this is a real strange conversation between bros. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, mom. Hey Lydia, what are my hobbies? Well, I mostly crochet, but I do a lot of different crafts. What about you? You scared me to death. You play video games, cool. What video games are you playing right now? What's your damage? Yeah. Fortnite. Oh, nice. I've never played it myself, but it does look quite fun. I haven't played since Super Mario Sun, the original. No. The last game um, I played Diablo 3 on my console a couple weeks ago, but I haven't been playing games as much past little bit. So like Buffy's been having these dreams of like past lives of past Slayers. So like all of those memories, like I can't believe I'm in a graveyard with a strange man hunting vampires on a school night. Duck Hunt was the shit. We wait. Do you have any gum? She's like Mario as well. I'm terrible at side scrollers. I don't know why my brain is just like nope. So if you don't like Super Mario, I'm not good at it. I was decent at Super Mario 64 back on my N64 back in the day. N64 was the shit. Okay, so I'm just measuring my counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What system do I play so I usually just play on my Xbox One, but that's it. I haven't really been up to date on games just because it's. This dude's ears are all like batty. He's like clearly like floating. David Arquette's flying. I'm really hoping to get a better computer so that I can start playing on my PC again. PS4, very nice. Yeah, always been more Xbox, but the games on it's hard. And then I've also I wanted to play what was the Cameron Monaghan did that the Jedi Fallen Order. I played a little bit of that because I love Cameron Monaghan. So I was like, whatever he's doing, I'm there for. But I haven't played Survivor yet. But I really am hoping to get back into PC gaming so I can uh, play some better games. But right now, my computer, I mean, it's just not. It's just not great. It's just not great. So it barely does what I need it to do. So I think if I tried even for a second to to load up a game on it, it would just actually light on fire. So dramatic. This guy's always like in like the girls like you have PC. I know, I mean I just have my laptop that's just 1,000 years old, which I'm on right now. Obviously, someone read their tea leaves wrong because I'm not your girl. He's like curling his mustache. She just like grabbed a knife that he threw at her like this. All I want to do is graduate from high school, marry Christian Slater, go to Europe and die. Not for gaming, not for anything like that. So now she's super training to stab all the vampires. Shit. Ugh, almost my battery. Battery almost died. My name is Ian. Nice to meet you, Leslie. Welcome on the channel. Think of me as Gary Murray, party guy. I love when teachers are like trying to be cool. Cardinal rule: 1 vampire is a lot easier to kill than 10. Thank you for that cardinal rule. Sure, yeah. We've got a good group of people that come in and hang out here, and they're all very supportive, whether you craft, because this is primarily a craft channel, or whether you don't craft. A lot of people are very nice here, so yeah. Yeah. Wonderful boot maker. Yeah, do you do any crafts? You see people and immediately runs them over. No, but when I was in middle school, I do remember Stitches, those machines, Oh, the sewing machines. Yeah. Where are you from? You don't have to say if you don't want to, but you're welcome to. Yeah, I'm okay at sewing on sewing machines. I'm definitely better at sewing on sewing machines than by hand. I'm not good at that. But I'm not that good at it. It's not my favorite thing to do. I can get by, but that's about it. His arm was just like hanging in there. North America, almost by Canada. Oh, cool. I'm in the U.S. As well. I'm in like the southern part of the U.S. So you ruined my milkshake. Kill him a lot. You do this a lot? Is this a hobby for you? It's just killing vampires. Do you get snow where you live? No. Very, very rarely. Like I said, I live in like the southern United States, so it's pretty hot here. So we're pretty. We, but it sounds like you might living closer to Canada. Calling me a man? Yeah, dude, you are. Get snow a lot. Oh yeah. Do you like the snow? I know some people who get snow a lot. They're either like, "Yay, it's snow, we like it," or like, "Eh, it's just you know they deal with it and or they hate it." But we definitely don't get snow hardly at all. And if we do, it usually melts really quickly and then it refreezes and we get ice. And then people try to drive in it, and then nobody knows how to drive in it, and car accidents happen. little snack as a cat. Oh no. Did you make it in? I believe so. Needs to get snow because my birthday is snowing cold. Oh no. My thing. A poppy. I've been here, but it wouldn't let me in the chat. Oh, that's so weird. Sometimes I have that problem on YouTube, and I have to like close out of YouTube and then start it up again. Oh, is that Ben Affleck? Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. What's something funny? Ew. Three. Get ice cream cake for your birthday. Oh my gosh. You're on the last color? That's so nice. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I love ice cream cake. Honestly, I'm not a huge cake fan, if I'm being honest. So I always go for ice cream cake or cookie cake. That's that's my favorite. And now you're a coat rack. Makes it more cold, I bet. Yeah, when you're like cold on the outside and then you're cold on the inside. Power's out, so I had cake for supper. Oh, how's your power? I mean, clearly you have some power now. Um, how's your power now? Yeah. So it turns out there's more than just gusts of winds. It was just a downpour for a little while. Luckily, this area was not too bad. Some of the surrounding areas were a little worse. Um, and then, um, and then there was like some circulation for a potential uh, a tornado, but luckily um, there was nothing that popped up. Goes the cold wearing flip flops and a tank top. Oh my gosh, that's insane. See, I like the cold, and I usually will wear like not. I kind of wear like you don't mind wearing an ugly Christmas sweater. I was younger. Now I'm old. I get cold so easily. I'm 32. How old are you? 40. China, you look so young. Like, you're so fresh. Everyone's so fresh. So young age. I don't feel it. I do not feel it at all. Your yarn cutter pendant rusted. Oh no. Yeah, if you want to share. And is this important? This happens to be the dance. Like now, we're like stupid. "21, but feel young, like 16 or 14." And that's okay. I mean, 21, you still got a lot to learn, still got a lot of life to live. I'm 39, but I feel close. 82 most days, exactly. That's where I'm at. You're the guy. You're the chosen guy. I'm the chosen one, and I choose to be shopping. Enjoy youth while it lasts, for sure. You should enjoy every age, though. Birthday is in 102 days. Very nice. So yeah, you're like, he's gonna shave that gross little goatee. Bye, goatee. So I crochet a little bit of everything, but right now I'm making a packer, which is something that trans guys can use. But I made a cardigan, which is over there, so I'm not gonna get it right now. But just like a little bit of everything. I'm gonna frog it. I don't like that the striping yarn is going to is like getting in the way of the pattern. Like you're only seeing like half the pattern, so it just doesn't look great. Um, I'm not loving the pattern with uh, with the yarn. So Yeah, I think it'd be nice as ribbing, but I want like a whole sweater with that outfit. So I think I could do like a black cardigan and then have like, if I had like extra goblin left over, then I could do goblin for the ribbing. But I want a sweater with like all of the goblins, so I'm just gonna do a completely different stitch. Do I like bow ties too? What do you mean? Like, do I like bow ties with outfits? Let's count again. 6, 7. Can't do a Windsor knot. I don't know. I always like the way ties look personally over bow ties, but both are nice. I think it just depends on the outfit. As long as I don't have to tie them. Yeah, fair. I want this blanket done and no longer care if the color changes mid-row. Yeah, that's fair. Police. That is definitely not a student. By early morning tomorrow. Yay! That's so exciting. No, I'm really pissed off. Gonna be live tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be live every day through Halloween. I'm doing 100 night movie marathon, basically all Halloween movies. 3 schemes ago, I forgot my friend isn't a 6 feet tall Amazon like me. Can't relate. I'm 5'2", very short. So, humble brag there, babe. Not a brag. I feel like I'm in my 80s. The height isn't easy on the knees. Oh, I bet. Yeah. I'm short and I don't have good knees, but I know that being taller isn't easy on the joints for sure, from what I've heard. Okay, so we just finished Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Again, the movie, not the show. Um, was a lot of fun. I forgot how many like you see so many people that you know, and so many actors that you've seen in so many things. I mean, like Hilary Swank is in this. Um, the 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 actor who plays Pee Wee Herman, Paul, what's his name? The guy who's in like everything. Yeah, very fun. So, uh, definitely a fun movie. I would check it out if you haven't already. It's got it's got a very similar vibe as the beginning of the show, um, where you have this girl whose like biggest problems is just like being in high school, and then she finds out she's a slayer, like destined to be a slayer. Paul Rubin. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, Paul. I couldn't. But he's in it. And so you have all these, like, yeah. Um, like, you have all these, like, faces that you, like, know and love. It's a fun movie, and just all of these, like, 90isms that you see along the way. Especially at the beginning, before she's, like, transformed into a slayer. She's this like kind of like vapid, like very like clueless era type of character, and then she starts to become like more aware of her importance um, in being a slayer and all of that. So yeah, so very fun movie. It's on. I think I was just watched it on Paramount Plus, if I'm not mistaken, but it was on a couple different streaming services, so it is available right now if you have any of those. Yes. Yes, so creepy. With his like 5 hairs. um, and, um, and then what's it, James? What's his name? Who's like the heartthrob? Who's like supposed to be a burnout, but then he just shaves his goatee and is all of a sudden hot, and it's like you were hot beforehand, but okay. Um, but yes, it's a very fun movie, and just kind of a classic uh, tale as old as time. Cheerleader becomes vampire slayer story. There's really not much to say about that. I always try like if I haven't seen a movie before, I'll try to do like a little bit more of a review about it. But it's like this has been out so long, and honestly, like I feel like this is I don't know if a lot of people know about this movie, and I actually don't like. I'm kind of out of touch on like that because I think that like most people's basis for hello, Fox Fluff, welcome in. Um, so I think a lot of people, I mean, obviously, a lot of people know about Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the show, but I don't think a lot of people, or as many people, talk or know about the movie. And I think that the movie's good. It's not like I will take some suggestions. I can't do really scary stuff. I'm a huge baby. So I kind of call it more like Halloween movie suggestions. But I have watched, I mean, keep in mind that we're on day like what, 30 something, 35 or something, 30, 33 of 100 Nights, 34. Um, so, um, so I've watched a fair amount of movies, and so I might have already watched it, and it might have come and gone. Um, I do want to watch more movies, and I've been actually watching more movies and watching things that I didn't think I was going to be able to watch um, since doing this. So I feel like I've been able to grow a little bit. I still think I'm gonna put Alien versus Predator on here, see if I can find it, because even though it's kind of a follow up to Alien and Predator, like the individual movies, it's not really a sequel because it's its own series, but I feel like that's kind of like shaky ground. A lot of the movies that I normally watch in October, like Hocus Pocus, Twitches, um, basically all of that stuff should be a requirement for watching the TV show. I agree. I mean, it's definitely different. I mean, I think comparing the performance of what was her in the movie to comparing Sarah Michelle Gellar. I mean, Sarah Michelle Gellar. I feel like once you know Sarah Michelle Gellar as Buffy, it's kind of really hard to see anyone else as Buffy. So even though the actress who plays Buffy in the movie is amazing, and clearly they cast her for like a lot of the the physicality of it, but she was also really great as just an actress and did a really great job doing it. But yeah, if you want to send me suggestions, please feel free to. Just nothing too scary. Really, the only thing that I don't do well with is jump scares, like a lot of jump scares, or like paranormal, like freaky paranormal. Um, I don't want to have to specify, but if you aren't quite sure if what you're going to suggest is going to fall in that category, just don't. But I am, I'm always looking for suggestions as like I've had my list of like ever growing, like I have like so many sticky notes of movies, and it is growing quite a bit shorter. I'm hoping that we'll start to see more Halloween themed movies as we get closer. Hulu usually does Halloween. Disney has done their Disney Halloween section, but I've watched most of the movies in that, or they just have like Halloween episodes of a show that doesn't really have anything to do with Halloween itself. It's just like a Halloween episode. So, yeah. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'm going to take my dog out, and I hope you all have a good night. So I'll talk to you later.